Hi guys, and welcome to another video. This one today we're going to be going over a really simple neck stretch routine. You can follow along with me. So we're going to start off in a sitting position. Now if you can't sit comfortably cross-legged, you can sit on your heels. You can do this sitting in a chair. What we want to do is have basically quite an upright, or as much of an upright posture as possible. So we're going to start off hands resting in lap or on your knees, sitting up straight, and we're just going to start with some really simple neck rolls. Tilt the head over to the left and come backwards and forwards here towards the right. Just a few really simple movements to get the blood flowing a little bit in the neck and get the joints ready to be stretched a little bit more. That's great. Back to the start. So we're going to take the right hand and bring it as far around to the left side as possible. And if you can hold the left hand on top of the palm. If not, you can just bring it on the inside of the elbow. If you can't bring that arm that far around, just as far onto the back as possible. The idea of this is to then drop that right shoulder. So as you're sitting up straight, dropping the right shoulder, and that will instantly create a little opening through the right shoulder, right chest, front of the arm here, and then what we're going to do is drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. You should find that increases a little bit more the sensation through that right side of the neck, maybe extending a little bit up into the ear. We're just going to breathe here for a few seconds. Keep remembering to sit up straight, let that right shoulder sink towards the floor. That's great. From here, still with the left ear dropped towards the left shoulder, we're going to drop the head down towards the floor, so almost looking towards your left knee, and then coming up towards the ceiling, still with that left side bend, but with a bit of extension through the neck. Now you might get a sensation of a slight opening through the front of the throat down towards the floor, and then you can go backwards and forwards, slowly nodding and extending the head just at your own pace. As you move through from extension to that flexion movement, often what you'll notice is a slight change in direction of pull through slightly different muscles on that right side of the neck. Good. Coming back to the center point, so left ear directly dropped towards the left shoulder. Again, keeping that side bend, what we're going to do now is turn the nose towards the left shoulder. Hold there for a second, and then turn up towards the ceiling slightly, and down. So that we're going now with side bending and then a little bit of rotation left and right. Again, going at your own pace, just a few seconds of this left and right rotation. That's good. Coming back to center, drop the arm down, give the arms, shoulders a little bit of a roll forwards and backwards. And we're going to come to the other side, so bringing the left hand round as far as you can onto that right side of the body, and we're just going to drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Sitting up straight, relax the shoulders down and breathe into that left side of the neck. From this point, we're going to then drop the nose or look down towards the right knee. Feel that stretch or increased sensation from the back left side of the neck, maybe into that upper left shoulder, and up towards the ceiling. And then again, just going at your own pace, rocking the head forward and back and forward, just a few times backwards and forwards. Fantastic. Coming back to the midpoint, so right ear towards the right shoulder, looking forwards. I'm going to turn the head down your nose towards that right shoulder, and then keeping that side bend up towards the ceiling. I like to imagine that if you've got a line through for your nose is following this diagonal line up towards the top left corner of the ceiling, and then down towards that right shoulder. Just slow and an easy amount of stretch. No need to overstretch with any of these. The combination of different vectors in the stretch plus repeated movement means that it's quite a strong stretch. You don't need to overdo it. That's great. Come back to the midline, roll the shoulders. You can do one last movement, bringing both hands behind your back. So you can either grab, let me just turn to the side, you can either grab elbows if that's possible, hands, or clasp hands together, pushing down towards the ground, whichever is a comfortable position for you. Hands together, sitting up straight. What we're going to do is push the arms back, or the shoulders back, should I say, and then slowly just look up to the ceiling and stretch. What we're working here is the fascia and tissues through the front upper part of the chest and into the lower part of the jaw. Reaching up, if you imagine reaching up with your chin towards the ceiling, you should feel that nice central line of stretch. And back again, roll the shoulders, and we are done.